Right, welcome to Wing Fortress Zone, which we'll be flying off to in just a second. Here we go. So we get a nice little cutscene. Get to see Tails get shot down. Sorry, Tails. I'll host a toast in your honour. But yeah, this is a pretty groovy level. Nice bit going for it. Lots of bottomless pits. Again, this is actually one level where you can sort of cut through a big chunk of it if you know what you're doing, but you know what, we need to get the full genuine Wing Fortress experience. I don't feel we'd be getting if we were to take the shortcuts. For the most part, it's quite a linear level if you don't sort of take the... I don't think these shortcuts were intended either, sort of like if you were to run through these propellers, you can sort of cut a chunk of the level off. There's also another bit near the beginning that cuts a little less off, but still quite significant. So you know what, we'll be getting a full Wing Fortress experience. There's quite a lot of extra. Need to get that straight away. Quite a lot of extra lives in this level, well, 3 to be precise, that I know of. Actually, one interesting fact of this level, let's see where we can find it. Here we go. Is that sign there does state Eggman. So if you're a fan of Eggman over Robotnik, there you go. That's 1 point for you. That point gets dedicated to you. Yeah, quite a cool little touch, I guess. Interestingly enough, in that OVA as well that I was on about a couple of parts ago, there's one scene in particular where Robotnik and Sarah are playing a fighting game. I don't know whether you recall that, and it does actually call Robotnik Eggman in that fighting game. Don't know whether you guys spotted that. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. If not, there you go. Got a nice new bit of trivia to tell all your friends. Yeah, again, that OVA was pretty neat actually. Nice animation. Again, really cool soundtrack as well. I love the South Island theme. There's a nice mix of it with I think it's Stardust Speedway. That's on YouTube. Again, really cool mashup. Cracking job. Give it a listen if you can. It's I think it's called South Island Faker, something like that. Again, if you like that OVA tune and if you like Stardust Speedway, I think you'd really dig that. Anyway, there's another extra life that you can grab by going down there. Almost at 200 rings, so let's see where we can get ourselves up to 28. Maybe just maybe, we'll be able to get that. Nice. Anyway, final special stage, and we'll actually be joined by Tails, believe it or not. So, welcome aboard, buddy. Welcome. Tails is just like, Sonic, let me just fly back. Gotta assist you in this special stage. Again, I prefer to just weave between these bombs, but you might find it safe to jump over them. But once you get the timing down right, it's not too tough. It's just because I've played this about 10 million times minimum. Sort of got it down pat. This is the last set. Perfect. This segment of the stage is pretty chilled. Actually, it's just the first bit that's quite difficult. More of the same. You're sort of going right to left, but there's not really anything in the way. I say you go right to left. There's this section here where you just hang left for ages. But the last segment's pretty wild. If you've not seen this stage before, I think you'll enjoy what's coming up. So we've got the ring quota, but again, you sort of want to still be on your toes because, again, I always like to get above and beyond what's expected here because you might end up having Tails lose a few rings. That was my fault for mistiming that jump, which I almost did again. So again, it's just nice to have a nice amount of backup rings if you just focus on Sonic now, who's got enough. You don't have to worry about if Tails does get hit. But yeah, that's not too bad. Got a nice extra 270 rings and nice bright shiny oh, don't know what's happened there. There you go. Got an extra life as well, so it's all good. You can change it to Supersonic if you care to. And I'm just going to backtrack a bit just to grab some more rings. There's a shield in here. But I don't know why I thought there's a shield in there. Maybe it's another point. Yeah, I always find I should have left those things actually. Yeah, I always find this boss quite tough. Like, it doesn't look too bad, but it's more difficult than it lets on, I swear. Especially because you've got these spiky platforms going about. The patterns are predictable, but still gets a bit of a pain if you get caught out, especially as it's really tough to grab your rings back. That's why I try to get quite a few before to get that last hit in. Nice. Yeah, but you know what, I sort of fluked my way through that one. I swear. Anyway, you can get your 30th life, well, my 30th life here, but there's an extra life there. And off to Death Egg we go. So again, a nice little cutscene. And we'll be enjoying our time coming up. Yeah, looking forward to something, a nice last level. I'm not sure whether you could get time over at this point actually, because I noticed the clock's still ticking up. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, off we go into space. Now I understand that Death Egg Zone was planned to be a full level, but we didn't get the chance to finish it, which is a bit of a shame. But we'll be exploring what little there is of it next time. So catch you later. Question of the video, quick one. What's your favourite music in Sonic 2? Anyway, cheers for tuning in, and catch you next time. Bye.